And good morning. Welcome to Today at the Races presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stan Salter along with Keith Fustel. Big Saturday of horse racing coast to coast. We have a nice nine-race card right here at Laurel Park. Nice carryover in the Pick Six. We'll get to all that, but let's recap a big Stronach 5 yesterday. It started off race 8. One of these days, I'm going to come up with one of these 24-1 shots, 50-1 shots. Rough C coming off the long layoff for a good trainer. I like the Robbie Bales barn. I have a lot of respect for him. Kevin Gomez, good journeyman rider. Horse been working lights out in the morning. Couple bullet works right here at Laurel Park. You had him 10-1. Goes off 24-1. A $51 horse to kick off the Stronach 5. It paid. I have it right here. Paid a little over $31,000 yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
6 bettors over $31,000 hit it.
Yeah, I figured once we started with that and then the $12 horse, I'm thinking carryover for the Stronach 5, definite positive, but you see some shorter prices finish it up. But Rough C, Willard, my partner up there at Equibase, like this horse, and he'd been entered and scratched recently. But, man, what a protect move, though. You really look back. Here's a horse, what's he, 7, Stan, I think?
He's 7 years old,
you could
have
just gotten away with, jamming him down. No, they protected, and he won with something left.
Sure.
I mean, he cruised up to the horses after a really tough beginning. He got banged around pretty good out of the gate, and Gomez did a great job. Just relaxed him. He got up behind horses, found a seam head of the stretch, and it was over from there.
So, wow, Rough C
Robbie
knocks
Bales.
a bunch of people out in the first leg, knocked me out. Nice pick. Congratulations to Willard.
Yeah.
That's a nice big payout there. Rough C. And then you had a $12 horse in leg B, Laurel Park, race 9, Fender Baby with the apprentice, the 7-pound apprentice, Carujo, who's getting better. He's working with Jose Corrales and Elvis Trujillo in the morning. It looks like he's got a better stretch ride, and he had a nice ride there on Fender Baby, 12-20. And then you had an $8 horse at Santa Anita, $6 horse at Golden Gate, and a $5 horse at Gulfstream. So if you had the big prices here at Laurel Park, sorry, I didn't like Fender Baby at all, and I just Rough C kind of snuck under the radar. Didn't have him coming off the layoff.
Fender Baby came away much cleaner yesterday, and that's what you're talking about with a rider, younger rider, lack of experience, but getting that experience now. Came out perfectly straight as a string, and that was it. Cleared the field easily, was able to control it on the front end.
All right, so a big score. Congratulations to the 6 bettors who had the Stronach 5 yesterday. We have a nice carryover today in our Rainbow Pick 6. Going to start race 4 on the 9-race program. There it is, about a little more than 100, shy of 10,000 today for that Rainbow Pick 6. That's getting up there. That'll be well played today. That starts race 4 today on the big 9-race program. Also today, we have the Cure the Winter Blues handicapping tournament going on. All right, that's you bet races here at Laurel in Gulfstream. Go to guest services, first floor of the clubhouse, to learn more about that. Weekly prizes, and then a whole tournament prize next week when the Cure the Winter Blues wraps up. Another big handicapping tournament coming up a week from today. This is the big one, the Champions Handicapping Tournament. Keith, you probably have some friends that are pointing towards this.
Oh, there'll be a few. I don't know. I'll get some calls. Hey, do you like anything? And yeah, they'll be set in. Always a big day. This particular day for the Champions Handicapping Tournament. You got to get here early, get a parking spot, and you'll be good to go. I mean, you'll want to sign up now if you can.
Yep.
And, man, this tournament here can really get you going for some bigger things to come.
So I'll be in the sports bar next Saturday, March 14th. Registration now open. Go to laurelpark.com for more information about the Champions Handicapping Tournament. It's going to be a big day Saturday, March 14th. We have 4 $100,000 stakes. The nominations are out for all those stake races. Some big names nominated. The private term is going to be some of the top 3-year-olds on the East Coast. And our local trainer, our leading trainer right here at Laurel Park, Claudio Gonzalez, is going to have one of the favorites in there. The Miracle Wood winner, Lebta, is nominated to the private term. So he'll be the local favorite at least. There'll be some out-of-town heavyweights coming in for the private terms. 3-year-old fillies in the Beyond the Wire. Then you have the Nellie Morris with Arafana nominated to that. And then the Harrison E. Johnson with the Maryland-bred champion, Always Mining, looking for his 3rd win this year as a 4-year-old.
Gave a quick glance yesterday. Some quality horses. Let's hope we can get a few here.
Sure.
They were there on the nom, so I know stakes coordinator Coley Bond and the whole gang working hard to make those races as attractive and as competitive as they can be.
This will be the first Super Stakes Saturday for our new racing secretary, Jillian Tulloch. Congratulations to her. So her and the whole racing office in Coley, they'll be working hard on those stakes. Now, the big Saturday, that's right around the corner. Preakness 145. Don't sleep on getting your tickets. Get your tickets now. Tickets on sale now for both Black Eyed Susan and Preakness 145. Go to Preakness.com. Preakness.com for all your tickets and information. Line up for the Enfield Fest is out as well. And as far as looking at the horses that are pointing towards these Triple Crown races, we'll have a good idea of who are some of the top 3-year-olds after today. You have the Grade 2 San Felipe at Santa Anita with last year's Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner Storm the Court, and Baffert has Authentic in there. Then you have the Grade 3 Gotham at Aqueduct, John Servers, who are one of the favorites in there, Mischievous Alex, and then the Grade 2 Tampa Bay Derby down in Florida. You have Chance It in there against Sola Volante, so some of the top 3-year-olds running today.
That's right. Chance It scratched out of the race.
Yep.
That's we get Gulfstream to go here. Did not like the post position. We'll give it a whirl today down in Tampa.
All right, so get your tickets now. Preakness 145. Let's get right to it. Let's show you a picture of the main track. Perfect, fast track this afternoon. Weather 43. The winds, you might have some gusting winds today. Partly cloudy, but not a bad winter day here for early March in Laurel. Let's get right to it. Race 1's going to kick off the popular early pick 5 mandatory payout. Early pick 5 paid big yesterday, $3,300, right?
Yeah, and the late pick 5 looked like one ticket, 14,000.
That's right.
So
That's right.
Yeah, it's one of the best bets in horse racing.
Yep.
The pick 5s that we offer here at Laurel, and usually a little bit better handle in this early pick 5.
Yeah, it's a mandatory payout on the early pick 5. Industry low, 12% takeout. Let's check out my ticket, $48 play. Now, I got lucky with the early pick 5 yesterday. I didn't hit it, but the race I hit the all button in. Forest Boyce had that nice long shot winner for owner-trainer Vukovic. So let's see if I can hit the all button. Let's see if I pick the right race today to hit the all button and maybe get a price. I think maybe we can get a price home here in race 1. There's 6 horses in here. I hit the all button. Race 2, that's a nice maiden special weight. You have a Tappet first-time starter in there for Grand Motion, a Union Rags first-time starter in there for Trombetta. I use both those, the 2 and the 4, the well-bred first-time starters in race 2.
Yeah, you got a Shackelford in there on the bottom as well for PTK, and we've seen them sneak in here with some winners, combining with the jockey Grant Whitaker.
Yeah, I didn't use that one.
Okay.
I only go 2-4.
All right.
But that one will be dangerous, maybe. We'll see. I just go 2-5 in race 3. My single going to come in race 4, Lion Lord, looking for 4 in a row off the claim for Jerry Robb. I'll single on Lion Lord. He'll be a short price popular favorite in race 4. Then I'll go 4 deep there in race 5. Maybe I get a price in race 5, the 2, Dreamin' and Schemin' for Abel Castellano with Toledo aboards live at 10-1, recent winner at Penn National. Pep Talkins 5-1 first off the claim. And then I have the 2 favorites, the 5, Rumson Rally for the Red Hot Lacey Gaudet, and the 6, Last Chucker for Rudy Sanchez Solomon. So I'll be live after race 1 at least.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And those 2 price horses you're throwing in race 5, I like those outside the favorites. So I think they're worth a little bit of a shot in there. I know the buyer's there for Rumson Rally, probably certainly going to be the favorite in there, I would think. But yeah, 2 and 3 got a little shot in there to help blow things up.
All right, here we go. Race 1, 6 furlongs, claiming 16,000. Filly mares 4 and up, never won 3 lifetime. I go with the 3 here. My Side Princess on top for Damon Del Devico. Weston Hamilton rides this 4-year-old filly by First Samurai. She's in good form, and she put it all together last out mid-January. That was a 16,002 life. Nice big win that day. The show horse in that race would come back to win, and the place horse. So you had a couple next out winners out of that race. So she's in good form. They don't step her up too much. This is the next level up, 16,000, 3 life. So I go with My Side Princess on top.
Yeah, I liked the race last time. I think visually and everything it was a little bit better than that 48 bar that was assigned to it. There was the only 7 furlong race that afternoon. Sometimes that makes it a little bit tricky when you're trying to put a number on these races.
Yeah, because the next time this condition came up in February, you had that freak that ran on the mud. It got like a 68 bar.
Correct. So I think My Side Princess.
Yeah,
yep. I think this horse. It might have been Mary's Jewel. Might have been the
Yes.
horse came right out of it. Ran a 69 next time out. So my side,
Yep.
Princess's race, I think a little bit better. At 6 furlongs, this punch might be even a little bit stronger for her. I'm certainly going to use her in the mix. I'll take a shot. Got a flat, have her outside first time for Carlos Mencia. We know what this barn's been doing off the claim of no. Maybe that number was enhanced by the slop last time, but draws outside with some positional speed. Sexy Alma, the horse to beat. Getting aggressive here, has done okay off the claim. Got a win, claim for 16 a few races back. Yeah, going to be right there in the mix, just off the pace. Improved speed in the new barn is Sexy Yama.
Sure, she'll be the filly to beat, but they could have run her back for the starter allowance. They want to get an easier race, so maybe that's a tell. We both go against the favorite here in race one. I hit the all button hoping for a price. How about the 4 Heels to the Sky? Could be live coming off the layoff for Jerry Roadcap. That'll be a long shot. And the 2 One-Eyed Stories 15-1, a recent winner at the Berg for our man Charlie L. Fry.
Yeah, and I think that's the one who's going to try to go out as fast as he can and as far as she can. On the lead. I don't know if she's going to be able to hold on against this group,
right?
But you never know.
Got the hot 7-pound apprentice, Charlie Marquez. All right, let's get a price home here in race 1. Let's turn the page. Nice maiden special weight, one of our features of the day here in race 2. We kick off the early pick 4 in this race. We're going 6 furlongs, maiden special weight, 3-year-old fillies. You want to know what kind of horse you need to have to compete against maiden special weight here in Maryland? Well, how about Tap It Union Rags? Pretty good breeding there. Let's start with the 4, my top pick, Union Annie. I think has a little bit better pedigree on the dam side. The dam was a stakes winner sprinting on the turf. Was 5 for 16, made $225,000. The second dam was okay, but Annihilation by Northern Fleet. She's been a solid producer. This filly by Union Rags has a half sibling made $200,000 and another one that made $50,000. So she's thrown some runners. The dam of the Tap It first timer for Grand Motion has one older as a 0 for 1 5-year-old. So the dam here of Union Annie's throwing some runners. Let's hope now. Union Rag $60,000 stud fee. She sold for $30,000. So maybe there's a little flaw in the confirmation or something, but that's okay. Looks are overrated sometimes. She's been working well up there at Fair Hill. Alex Cintron takes the call, so I'll put her on top.
This ain't no beauty contest, right?
That's right. Yes.
Can you
Beauty's
run or
only
not?
skin deep. What's on the inside?
Can you run? But Annihilation, you're talking about some of the winners, out of that mare. They've been versatile, short, long. Can run pretty quick. So turf, dirt, it doesn't really matter. You've got the 2 horse Ammonite here for Motion by Tap It. Rail. She was 1 for 3. She did win her debut as a 2-year-old at Saratoga, posting a pretty good number.
75.
Second dam stakes winner. You've got to consider that one. I go outside though with the 6 free. By Shackelford. Only it's about 11% with the first-time starter sprinting on the dirt, but we've seen this move. PTK of note. They've brought some horses in. Had a horse scratch yesterday. Firster was ready to go, but 4 winners from 5 starters out of this mare. 3 of those hit the board in debut. Great draw to the outside. Some forward works. I'll roll with the 6 free.
Yeah, might try to get right to the front. Jason McCutcheon, a good trainer with his first-time starters. I use that horse in my top 3. How about the Linda Rice horse, second off the layoff and running up and ran up in New York last time, coming off the layoff. An okay 4th. Now has every right to improve here, second off the layoff.
Yeah, hasn't really shown a ton. That horse in debut at Parks Evo Special was okay. Experience, I guess, is the huge advantage maybe for this one here. Some of these firsters just aren't tied on. Yeah, you've got you can't dismiss the 5. No.
Now the 2's going to go off the favorite here, Ammonite.
You would think. You
got the morning line favorite by Tap It, Grand Motion, Trevor McCarthy. Probably going to go off the favorite. Now everything looks good on the dam side except the one foal she's thrown. An 0 for 1 5-year-old. By Candy Ride, I believe. So that's a big knock against her. She did win her debut at Saratoga, 5.5 on the dirt with a 75. The second dam was pretty good, but maybe this one's by Tap It. Maybe she can be a little bit better runner than the other one. But that's the knock against the 2 Ammonite, the older sibling, an 0 for 1 5-year-old.
Yeah, and recently you're looking at the 2 with Grand Motion. He's only 1 for 4 with the 3-year-old filly Firsters. Running on the dirt at Laurel here recently. Hasn't done a whole lot. Majestic Reason was the winner when you're going to go back, and I think she was an okay price. The ROI is a positive one, but Tappett's going short first time out. It might be a little bit vulnerable.
Sure. All right, so nice maiden special weight with some well-bred first-time starters in here. I used the 6 free. I didn't use the 6 free on my early pick 5, but I'm a big fan of the Shacklefords.
I know you are, yeah.
The Shackleford, he had a big heart, and he's thrown some runners. So nice maiden special weight here in race 2. Here we go. Race 3, we're going 7 furlongs, claiming 12,500. Filly and Mares 4 and up. Let's start here with the 5, my top pick here. Call Me Jelly Roll for Linda Albert. Sharp win 2 back against Open 12-5, going a mile late January. Linda Albert claimed her that day. That was a tough 8,000 starter allowance she ran in, going 6.5 late February. Gets a little easier spot today. We're going 7 furlongs. She's 1 for 1 going 7 furlongs. Call Me Jelly Roll, an 8-time winner here at Laurel Park. I put her on top.
Thought this was one of the tougher races. I know we're only down to 5 horses now. Scratch the 4 Majestic pick. Call Me Jelly Roll. Is she as quick as the 1 and the 2? Yeah, I think she's right there with them. I mean, I think this pace around the turn is going to kind of get contested. Once they pass the 3 pole, you've got to consider hashtag selfie. First off the claim for Claudio. You saw what he did a few weeks ago with Stakes on a Plane, ran a big number. Firth, I think, has to be a user. I go outside. I'm going to just take a shot with a horse I believe is going to be the longest shot on the board. Maybe we can get 6 or 8 to 1, even with the scratch. Annika Gold, last 2 races, terrible. But first off a claim, a barn that does well off the claim. And they, he's got a lot of horses. You've seen Kreiser, he'll just jam. And now holds the level with 2 works since the claim. So I think, they still got a little bit of faith in this mare. She's been very popular at the claim box. Gets a good draw. She can make a move from off the pace, and I think she's going to get what she needs up front. So I'll take a shot here. Off the claim, Kreiser, good enough for me. He and a jockey team up at a good rate. And you got to consider yesterday's plan as well, Stan. We've got video of the October 19th, the Maryland Million Distaff starter that particular afternoon. A little problem out of the gate, a little bit of a bump from both sides, maybe 1 or 2 strides out of the gate, but able to recover. This is the last time she went 7/8 of a mile, Stan, on a fast track, just like she's going to get today. Figured to make a little bit better run last time, just kind of fizzled. We're going to go back to the tag this afternoon, but yesterday's plan can bring a pretty good kick when right, especially at this 7 furlong distance. Watch her get out in the clear sailing here, and under a strong ride by Correa through the final 1/8 of a mile is going to just get up to run down that speed. Estorino was clear, looked gone at the head of the lane, but look at this determined surge on the correct lead for yesterday's plan. I think she's a user right back here.
Yep. All right. So we both like the 1, 2, 3. Then we just difference of opinions on our top price horses, our top pick horses here in race 3. Nice carryover in the Rainbow Pick 6. A little shy of 10,000. It's getting up there to be well played today on a big Saturday of horse racing. There it is. There's the carryover over a little shy of 9,900. Now, Tim Tulloch has a ticket for that. That's on the website. We'll show you that later this afternoon. We also kick off the middle pick 4 in race 4. Keith, you have a middle pick 4 ticket. Here we go.
And fans, I know we've been running a lot of 8 race cards. We're back now. We're running some 9, some 10 race cards. Do not forget about the middle pick 4. So if we've got the 9 races, you're going to get an opportunity to sneak something there in the middle of the card. And I actually called it yesterday. Paid okay, $63 on a small ticket. So
nice.
I was able to go after that. But here we go. 1 and 5 to get you started. Lion Lord certainly going to be the favorite in race number 4. I'll take first time Claudio, a little bit of a price, and then first time reported gelding for the 1 La Maquina Gris. Race 5, 5 and 6. Rumson Rally Last Chucker. Spreading a little deeper there in race 6. Stand 2, 3, 5, 8. Good horse race in the 6th, 7/8 of a mile. Race 7. I'll go 2, 3, and 6 Battle Ready Primetime Man and Top Hat Warrior. They look like the 3 in there. $24 ticket. If I had to add, probably in this first leg if I could, but we'll stick it out here with the 1 and the 5.
All right, so both races 3 and 4, some tough open 12-5 claimers. Filly and Mares in race 3. The Colts and Geldings here in race 4. 4 and up, 7 furlongs, open 12-5. Scratch to 2, Jack Straight, who was 5-2 morning line. So the 2 is out. We have a 5-horse field. The 5 Lion Lord's going to be a monster favorite here for trainer Jerry Robb. Robb looking for 4 in a row with this 6-year-old by Preakness winner Bernardini. Let's check out the win. Last time we saw him here at Laurel Park back in mid-January against open 16,000. He's in front, turning for home He's going to open up and by 6, wins this race by 10 with a lifetime best 84 buyer.
Yeah, and probably did the right thing. They snuck up to Charlestown to sneak away to get the A other than condition. You figured the horse might come down off of this big effort. I mean, 84. This horse was absolutely smoking this afternoon. Took pressure. Watch him through the final 3/16 of a mile. See you later. I'm gone. Awesome. DJ came back out of there. Has run well. Good numbers. But, yeah, went to Charlestown. Got the job done there. This is the way you manage a racehorse right back at. If you want him for 12.5, you got him, right? What a roll they've had with Lion Lord.
Yep, they've made their money. They made $30,000 this year, plus the big win late December. I think they're going to win today, and they claim the horse for 12.5. So if they're losing for 12.5, all good. So we both like the 5. I didn't get to the 1. Big price here on the 1. First off the claim for Claudio. First time gelding. I overlooked this one a little bit.
Well, I go back. He's got a back number on the page, right? An 82 top buyer on a fast main track. Reported first time gelding. You've got a little bit of a gauge with Midnight Cry, who won that race on January 31st. La Maquina Grease was 4th. That's a Claudio horse. Claudio gets his horse. He's got some time. He's got a bullet working a horse. So he's got to gauge with a horse that works kind of at this level. That's why I'm taking him at a price. He's got positional speed. It's a tricky little horse race. And Lion Lord, what's he going to do? Is he going to come down off of those races? I don't know. But I think if you can get 6, 8 to 1, take a little shot here. They're obviously confident in raising off the claim. These are barns that they have no problem dropping. So they're thinking this horse is worthy of this move. I'm going to ride right along with them.
I didn't get to the 1, but it's Claudio, first time gelding, has to overcome the 1 hole going 7 furlongs. Well, also, that got Benintendi beat yesterday.
It did, but I did look at this. We considered some things here with the inside post. The rail post, you know where it's been worse? It's 6 furlongs, 11% for the meet. 7/8 of a mile, it's 20% winners. At a mile, it's 22%, and leads the way. So. I don't know. We're harsh sometimes. The stats don't lie. I mean, it's been okay. I know visually horses do get a little trouble sometimes, maybe a step slow. You might find a little trouble, but, I mean, when you really look at it, it's right there.
It's only okay when I don't pick the horse. When I pick the horses, it's not okay.
It gets it right. So. I know. It's what it seems. Oh, it's tough. But I went back. I said, I've got to look at this stat and see. But it's okay. I mean, I think we're going to be all right with La Maquina Grease off the claim.
All right, you'll get a decent price there. They all have to beat Lion Lord in race 4. Let's get a quick commercial break. The late pick 5 would have paid almost $15,000 yesterday with no carryover. No carryover today, but as always, that industry low 12% takeout. I have a late pick 5 ticket. We'll check it out right after this.
And they're off. He's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
All right, welcome back. Today's late pick 5 going to start race 5 on the Big 9 race program. Industry low 12% takeout, paid almost $15,000 yesterday. Let's check out my ticket. Now, this is a very affordable $16 play. I think it might be a chalky late pick 5. Maybe it only pays $80, $100, but that's okay. You just hit this ticket all day long. You don't have to play the 50-cent pick 5. You can play a $5 pick 5. That's a $160 play. If it pays $80, you get back $800. You make $600. Not bad, right?
It's like Mike Ansell, a guy I used to work with way back at Monmouth. I think he wrote for Asbury Park Press or something. One of the handicap. Punch it till your fingers bleed.
Yep.
That's what you just do. Just keep hitting it.
So I'm four deep here in race 5. I'll be live here after the 5th race. Now, race 6, I have my price play on top in race 6. The 7, You Made It, is 4-1, but the 2, Little Miss Raylan's going to be tough. McCarthy and Cal Lynch. Race 7, I have the 3 on top. Prime Time Man for Claudio Gonzalez with the bug. But the 6 in there, Top Hat Warrior. First time gelding for Kieran. The 6 will be tough in that race. Race 8, nice allowance race here in race 8. I picked the 7, Combat Queen, on top at 5-2. Your favorite race 8, so 4, Pretty Edgy. Right. She's a nice filly. She's 9-5, but coming back in 8 days today. Right. So we'll see. I go 4-7. in that race. Now, race 9, I break all my rules. I never want to single in a maiden race, especially a maiden 10 race. But the one, Kayla's Vision, is going to be a monster favorite here in race 9. Sheldon Russell aboard for Dale Capuano. And it looks like they have this filly in a spot where she can't lose. I think today is the day for Kayla's Vision for Top Connection. So I single on her. Might be a chalky, late pick 5, but that's okay. It's a very affordable $16 play.
I'll give you a little stat now for Kalo's Vision and Dale in the last. He's 40%. Was it 12 for 30 with maiden claiming favorites on the dirt? So gives you a little boost there in the confidence.
All right, yeah. All right, so that's race 9. Here we go. Race 5, we're going a flat mile in this race. Now I'm all jammed up here. Look at this. Here we go. Super high 5 starts in this race. It'll carry over to get you going. That's a low 15% takeout on the super high 5. So race 5, we're going a mile, nickel 3 life 4 and up. We have a video spotlight to show you on the 6 Last Chucker from the Rudy Sanchez Solomon barn. Here's the race from February 14th for Last Chucker. Second this day when dropping to the nickel. He alters course at the 8th pole. We'll see that here in this video.
Yeah, and I tell you, patiently handled by Titus Lapustina this particular afternoon. Just had to wait a little bit here, Stu Stan, just kind of edging up into contention. Actually had a little bit of a predicament down the backside as well, just trying to save some time. But, the momentum was stalled on this 4-year-old gelding a couple times in this particular race. The winner is going to get the clear trip, Campari. Watch this horse, still trying, shifts out through the final 1/8 of a mile. Look at that, just a steady off of heels past the 3/16. Campari's gone there, but, still gives effort after being stalled. And he's going to actually gain a little bit here through the final 16th of a mile. We're going to get Angel Cruz today. No fault. I mean, just unfortunate. Tice was trying to do the right thing, save some ground. Unfortunately, got a little bit jammed up there. But I think right back with a clear trip, Last Chucker can beat this group somewhere from just off the pace. There is not a ton of speed in here. Would not surprise me in the least if he's on the lead or just off of it.
All right, so I like the 6. I use the 6. The 5, Rumson Rally, going to be the favorite here. 7-pound apprentice Charlie Marquez and Lacey Gaudet, they're 36% together. They won on Rumson Rally last out back in February 15th. Nickel 2 life going a mile that day. So he's in good form. They keep him at the $5,000 level. I go with the Hot Barn on top here with the Hot Bug. But the 2 and the 3, I'm 4 deep in this race to kick off the late pick 5. The 2, Dreaming and a Scheming, a recent winner up at Penn National. You get Toledo aboard, and the 3, Pep Talking, first off the claim for a new trainer, but Pep Talking's okay, and you get blinkers on today with J.D. Acosta.
Yeah, Pep Talking's one I think is going to be put into the race early with J.D. Dreaming and Scheming's race a few races back behind Rumson Rally wasn't that bad. Had to angle out quite wide and just made a little bit of a run, then flattened out late. So at that price, I think you could include in your exactus. I don't know if he's quite going to win it, but man, stranger things have happened, right? Horse will get in trouble, maybe gets a better trip. But Rumson Rally, the Lasix has come off, been a key move. The hood has gone on, the little earmuffs or whatever we want to call it, and we've seen some improvement. That was a sharp run, final 3/16 for Rumson Rally last out, splitting horses. So right back here, Charlie Marquez.
All right, here we go. Race 6, a nice allowance race to kick off our late pick 4. We're going 7 furlongs, first level allowance condition. Filly Mare is 4 and up. My price play of the day in this race is 7. You Made It. First off the claim for Jesse Cruz and Wasabi Venture Stables. This trainer-owner combo do pretty well together. Wasabi's very sharp about, I think they have a big part in picking out the horses. Jesse Cruz, a good horseman. He's been doing well around here the past couple years. You Made It's a 4-time winner at Laurel Park. Just won early February against Open 16,000 Company. Got a 65 buyer that day. Big 68 buyer when this filly won the Maryland bred allowance back in January. So she's won 4 of her last 5. This is a tougher allowance race today. You get Alex Centron to take the call. I'll take a shot here with You Made It on top at a decent price.
Well, she beat the morning line favorite on the square a few races back, right? Little Miss Rayland, that was her first race coming back from a layoff. I'll go with the 2. Little Miss Rayland, visually impressive. Turn the tables, beat Bunning, was clear that afternoon. And stretching out to the 7 furlongs, you're thinking, man, is this going to be a little bit too far? I go bottom side. You look at the family, this is a hell of a fire. Maybe she just wants, maybe in a little bit slower pace, it's going to get her to just kind of settle little bit more, leaving the 3/8 and give even more kick. I think it's within her to do this. Will she come down off of that race? Because it was awfully big last time. I don't think so. I think she's going to come back with a big effort. She doesn't necessarily need the lead to me. You made it's okay. Sarah's Treasure, I think, is a price user from off the pace. If things really get torrid and heated up front, R-Star is another one that might offer some value in your exactas. Let's go watch that race on February the 16th, race 6 that afternoon. A race won by Reflect. It was pretty good that afternoon. Olive Cat is in there as well. We're going to see Olive Cat in this race as well, but she was no match as Reflecting just kind of rolled past her at the quarter pole. But R-Star makes a little bit of a run. The 5-horse this afternoon down to the inside, eases out just, I'd say a slight flattening, but just turned on willingly enough. But second off the claim has been good for Carlos Mancilla. I know it's a smaller sample, but 4 for 10 of recent note with an ROI of 286. And as the races progressed this particular afternoon, I don't know if the inside was really super strong, the inside part of the racetrack. So I'm going to give her a little bit of an excuse there and think she might move up some second off the claim.
All right, nice allowance race to kick off the late pick 4 there in race 6. Beaten Nickel here in race 7. We're going a mile 4 and up. Haven't won a race in 6 months, never won 4 are the conditions. I go with the 3 on top. Well, you like the 2. Let's start there.
Okay.
Battle Ready for Maldonado, second off the claim here with Battle Ready in the Maldonado barn. You have a stat here for trainer Jonathan Maldonado.
Yeah, last 2 years, 4 for 11. It's 36%, and 6 for 11 in the money. Second off the claim with Dirt Routers here at Laurel Park with an ROI of 218. Battle Ready, his last 2 have been good. I think he's a horse that can be on or near the lead. I don't know if he's quite as fast as Top Hat Warrior, but I liked his ability to sit just off of it, make a move into an okay pace last time and held well. He doesn't have to improve much to beat this field, but I can see why you like Primetime now moving into a condition and getting a fast track today, Stan.
All right, so this horse going to take some money here, the 2 Battle Ready for Maldonado. He had that the entry yesterday. Went off the favor.
Fizzled, man, nothing.
My goodness, last and next to last. So I do use the 2 a little bit, the 3 Primetime Man for Claudio and the Bug. Alberto Burgos are 32% together. Ran okay last out on a sloppy track. Primetime Man, the 7-year-old's only 1 for 12 on an off track. So gets a fast track today. Claudio and the Bug, I'll put them on top. We like the same 4 horses here in race 7.
And you've got her Sakiron is just rolling right now. I mean, the lowest price horse he had got beat yesterday, but he's winning races. The whole team doing well. They are certainly a major force right now at Laurel Park. But Top Hat Warrior, first time gelding. You see the comment last time was a little too eager, opened up. But really, I tell you, the last 8th of mile was trying to the wire. It's kind of like the Morley horse yesterday afternoon. That was a little tough to sell. Top Out Warrior, I think, is certainly going to be tough to beat up on that front end.
All right, so nice Beaten Nickel here in race 7. Here we go, race 8 to kick off the late daily double. Nice first level allowance condition for 3-year-old fillies. Going 6 furlongs, scratch to 3. Quiet Imagination, still a real nice 7-horse field. Let's start with the morning line favorite, the 4 Pretty Edgy's a perfect 2 for 2. She's by that Red Hot Sire competitive edge. She won her debut back in late December. They waited a couple months, brought her back late February in a nice start allowance condition. Let's show you that race from February 28th. She didn't have a very good start this day. She overcomes it, though, with a big win.
Yeah, in the shorter field, kind of breaks a beat slow, and Laurel does a nice job, though. She just gets this horse to relax and settle. You figured off of debut, maybe she just wanted the front end, but she showed a dimension a little different than that debut try, and she kind of wins for fun when you really think about it. I liked Hufflepuff in there a lot. Hufflepuff tried every step of the way. Keys up with Combat Queen, who was in this race. But, man, a wide move around the turn with ease. And watch this the last 1/8 of a mile. Man, just a slight hand ride, if that, right? And there's Hufflepuff giving good effort down to the inside. But Pretty Edgy, that's the key. You said it. Back kind of quick.
8
but maybe,
days,
maybe they think, well, nothing really much was taken out of her because from the 3/16 pole home, it was just kind of looked like a little bit of a workout. And they're going to wheel her right back, Ricky Silliman and LBR Racing Stable.
All right, so she'll be tough. Silliman said that he's turned down a bunch of money for this filly. Right. See if she can run sharp on the quick turnaround. I go to the outside here, the 7 Combat Queen for Mike Trombetta and Country Life Farm, 3-year-old daughter of of Congrats. She hasn't run a bad race in her 3 starts. Pimentel's going to ride. Pimentel aboard for the maiden score late December, then came back early February in a real big effort behind Lucky Trinity. Just got beat ahead at this allowance level early February. So it gets a beautiful outside draw today. Is going to get a nice stalking trip. There'll be some speed to the inside, and Pimentel can just kind of maybe dictate the early pace. There's some speed to the outside with Magical Luna. So I think Combat Queen's going to get a nice stalking trip here, sitting 3rd or 4th early.
Yeah. They gave her that race up at Penn National and got the Maryland bred bonus money. Second time out. She learned from that race at Penn, had some trouble, good education up there. She's making very good strides, and I think she's a filly that can come from a little bit further off the pace. Pimentel, a patient rider, knows how to time the run. There is some serious early speed, quarter-mile speed. You got the one, Jen's the boss, and to the outside, Magical Luna is very quick in her own right and maybe Pretty Edgy with a better break will show that speed again today. I think Combat Queen's going to bring a serious run in here. She's a big, big threat to the 4.
All right, so we like the same 4 fillies, 3-year-old fillies here in race 8. We'll see if Pretty Edgy can stay unbeaten for trainer Ricky Silliman. Let's turn the page here. Race 9's Quinella time with that low 10% takeout. Last live race. Every racing day we have the Quinella. Race 9, we're going 5.5 furlongs, scratch to 3. It's a 6-horse field. This is what my dad meant when you sometimes have to make a horse win, and that's what trainer Dale Capuano is doing here with Kalo's Vision. Has her in a beautiful spot. They dropped her to the maiden 10 last out, going a mile. She showed speed. Got a little tired, finished 3rd. Now we stay at the maiden 10, cut back to 5.5 today. I'm not crazy about the inside post position, but there is not much in this race at all. Sheldon Russell knows he's on the best filly. I think he can afford to be aggressive early and just make sure he gets good position early so he doesn't get in trouble or something. Just get out there, be 1st or 2nd early, and there's not going to be many major threats in the final strides here.
Right. You basically kind of put her into the race, let her know she's around, and then she dogs you, and then she wears you down is what you're kind of saying after the last 316. And she's going to probably get that kind of trip, albeit she gets a good break. I'll take it one shot to the outside with Adabelle here for Raul Garrido and Garbosa Incorporated, showing some stopping and going on the synthetics. But you know what? Looked at the breeding, multiple dirt-winning siblings, including like a $500,000 horse. Clear to the outside. Kelvin Morales, just send. We'll see if you can take this field wire to wire. So a little shot maybe to upset Kalo's Vision. Broadway Trooper, really kind of nothing wrong the last couple races. She's going to be tough to leave out of your tries and your exactas as well.
Sure.
She'll be a presence.
She's 0 for 19 for 0 for 27 barn last year. I'm 164. I couldn't pick a 4th horse in this race. I couldn't come up with anybody. You have the.
I'll give you the 7. I'll sell you the 7 for $1.
All right.
There you go.
Put the 7 at the bottom there to round out my super. All right, that's it. We're out of time. Big 9 race program starts in 30 minutes. Nice carryover, and that Rainbow Pick 6 starts in race 4 today. A little shy of 10,000. Tim Tulloch's tickets on the website now. You can study all of our tickets and picks for today. LaurelPark.com. Underneath the handicapping section. Also, nice press release about all the stake noms for next Saturday. You can read about all the stake nominations on the website, laurelpark.com. That's it. Dave Robbins coming up next with scratches and changes. Good luck.
Good luck.